Welcome to NIEV Sum School. I am Rahela Ferdousee, Assistant Teacher, Day Shift. My dear students, today we are going to have a class with the student of class 3. Our today's subject is English Literature, and today we will read Unit 11, Word Meaning and Make Sentence. This is the class for Annual Examination 2021. This is lecture number 11 and SW number is also 11. Here is my phone number, and my dear students, after completing the class lessons, we will submit the SW, that is SW number 11 from Unit 11, Make Sentence. Okay, let's see our today's class. Take your book, everyone. This is Success with Buzzword, Book 3, and from this book we will read today Unit 11, The Lost Camel. Unit 11, The Lost Camel, open at page 122. Now let's start our reading. Dear student, this is not a story, this is a play. This is a play, and in a play usually we have seen in the different scenes we will find the characters, their conversation, and the scene will held in different places. Okay, let us start the reading. This play is based on a Persian fairy tale and tells the story of a foolish and greedy king who sends away his wise ministers from the kingdom. In the end, the king realizes his mistake and rewards the ministers. Now, scene 1. The ministers are waiting for the king. He enters excitedly. The king is saying, "I have called you because I want money and men to build a fine new palace. Our neighbor, the king of Patu, is building a new palace, so I must have one finer than his. Tell me how to collect more money from the people." Listening this, the ministers look at one another, and the first minister is replying, "Sir, your people are mostly farmers. They will suffer if they have to pay more." Then the third minister is saying, "Moreover, this is the season for plowing and sowing, and the farmers cannot leave their lands." Then the second minister is saying, "This is a fine palace, and you are a great and beloved ruler. Your people are happy. Let the king of Pachu build his new palace, sir." The king replied angrily, "If you can't get me what I want, I shall rule without you. I dismiss you from my kingdom." The ministers live with sadness. So we can see that this scene 1 held in the palace of the ministers, and here in the palace of the king, and the king called the ministers to discuss with them about building a new finer palace, and his ministers suggest him that it's not good for him to build a new palace because already he has a finer palace, and moreover his people are poor and most of them are farmer. It is the time of plowing and sowing, so they can't give money or labor anyone to the king, and this advice makes the king angry and he dismissed his ministers. Now let's see the scene 2. The ministers are walking on the road leading out of the city. They notice a camel's hoof marks. The second minister is saying, "Look, a camel has gone ahead of us on the road." At this time, a man comes along. The man asked, "Have you seen a camel anywhere? I have lost my camel." The third minister replied, "Is your camel lame in one leg?" The man said, "Yes, he is." Then the second minister said, "Is your camel blind in one eye?" The man replied, Yes, he is." Then the first minister said, "Was your camel carrying a load of honey and wheat?" The man replied, being happy and pleased, "Yes, that's my camel. Where did you see him?" Then the third minister told, "We have not seen your camel." The man became angry and answered angrily, "You know my camel as well as I do, and you say you have never seen him. If you don't give my camel back to me, I will take you to the king." Then the first minister said, "We will go with you." So what can we see in the scene 2? In the scene 2, we can find out that they are on the road, and at the time they noticed hoof marks of a camel, and by noticing the hoof marks of the camels, they can realize how was the camel, and at the same time the owner of the camel came here and asked them whether they have seen the camel, and at the time they described the camel very well. So the man thought that these three people has stolen his camel, and he told them that they would have to go to the palace of the king. And in scene 3, what can we see? Let's see. The ministers and the man appear before the king. The man is saying, "Your Majesty, these three men have stolen my camel. They know that he is blind in one eye and lame in one leg, and that he was carrying honey and wheat. Yet they tell me they have never seen him." The first minister replied, "But sir, we have not seen this man's camel." The king said, "You should be ashamed of yourself for telling such lies. How can you describe the camel so well if you have never seen him?" The first minister replied, "We are speaking the truth. We have not seen the camel. As we were walking along the road, we noticed several things." Then the second minister is saying, "We noticed a camel's hoof marks on the road. 3 of those marks were always clear, but the 4th wasn't. So we could tell that the camel was lame in one leg." Then the third minister replied, "Some animal had nibbled the leaves on one side of the road and had not touched the leaves on the other side. So we knew the camel was blind in one eye." Then the first minister replied, "There were many flies on one side of the road and a few grains of wheat on the other. So we thought the camel must have been carrying honey and wheat." After listening this, the king said to the man, "These men are truly wise. They have not seen your camel. You must look for him yourself." And the king also said to the ministers, "I must give you a reward and not punish you. I cannot lose such wise men. Please stay at my court and help me rule my people wisely and well." So from scene 3, what can we understand? That they all returned to the palace of the king, and in front of the king, the man complained against the 3 ministers that they had stolen his camel. Then the 3 ministers replied that they had noticed the hoof marks, or they had noticed the roadside very well. As a result, they can describe the camel very well, and they have also described how they could understand about the camel. Listening this, the king understood that actually the 3 ministers were not the thief, and they are the truth, or they are the honest person. They are saying the truth. And at the time, he asked his ministers to join the king again and help the king to rule his people wisely and well. By this way, the play ended. Okay, my dear students, now let's see the word meaning from this unit. Number 1, beloved. That means the meaning is loved by all. So beloved, loved by all. Number 2, lame, not able to walk properly. Lame, not able to walk properly. Number 3, noticed, saw something. Noticed, saw something. And the mixed sentence number 1, ruler. The king was a beloved ruler. The king was a beloved ruler. Number 2, dismiss. The king dismissed his ministers. The king dismissed his ministers. Number 3, notice. They noticed a red car on the road. My dear students, after mixed sentence, you have to put full stop or question mark. If you don't put full stop or question mark, your marks will be cut. And after word meaning, don't put the full stop. If you put full stop after word meaning, your marks will be deducted. Okay, my dear students, this is all for our today's class. I hope that you have understood very well. Stay safe. Assalamu alaikum.